Now we're at the sewing machine, and I'm just going to show you real quickly. I marked right here with a pencil, a fabric marking pencil, an X, and that's where I'm going to start sewing. So that along this line right here, I have an X and an X, and that is the part I'm going to leave open. So it's easiest to start right here with my sewing. So we're going to start right here, and then we're going to sew the straight stitch all the way over here to the corner. And then I'm going to show you how to turn the corner and then continue the straight stitch all the way around the edge of the pillow until we get to the other side of the opening. So to start, I'm going to carefully take the fabric and I'm going to slide it under the presser foot. Make sure that my threads are pulled to the back, and I'm sewing this at a 5/8 inch seam allowance. So now I'm going to line up my foot right here with this X. So I'm just going to slide it back and then carefully lower my presser foot, and then I'm going to start sewing. Now for this seam, especially because I'm going to open this space right here and turn it right side out, I need to make sure that I back stitch right here to tie the knot and secure the stitching line. So to do that, on this machine, I'm just going to start with a back stitch. And then I'm going to use my foot and begin sewing with the pedal forward. And then that creates the secure knot. So the first lesson we have right here is regarding pins. You want to make sure that you pull the pin out before it gets to the presser foot. If a needle comes down and hits a pin, it will break. It's bad for your machine, it's bad for your pins. So as you have it all lined up and ready to go, you can simply just pull the pin out. And then you'll just keep your seam right here lined up with your 5/8 inch line, and then we're going to slowly sew a straight stitch along this edge. So here I'm going to pause and I'm going to pull out my next pin. Okay, so here we have the fabric, and we're going to sew all the way till we're 5/8 inch from the corner. Then with the needle in the down position right here, we're going to raise the presser foot. Now you can see right down in here, the needle is still down in the fabric. So you're going to take the fabric and simply spin it. So now the fabric is turned. Your previous stitching line is back here, and we're going to come down now. This fabric is at 5/8. The edge of the seam right here is lined up with the 5/8. I'm going to lower the presser foot and be sure to pull the pin out, and then you just continue sewing. And I'm just going to raise the presser foot so you can see, but we've turned the corner back here and didn't break the stitching line. So you have a secure corner. The stitching is continuous, and you won't have any hole or opening if you were to have come all the way down and tied the knot, back stitched, and then started a new seam coming the other direction. It would be a weak spot in the corner. So that right there is how you turn a straight corner, like a right angle corner. Now we're going to continue sewing around the entire edge of the pillow. Now we've sewn around all 3 sides, and this is the final 4th side, and I'm just showing you right here we're getting close to our second X, which marked the part we want to leave open right along this side. So I'm going to sew right up to this X. And then sew my back stitch. And then at that point, I'm ready to raise the presser foot, raise the needle, and pull the fabric out.